Let's get y'all a message. So we just had the new moon last night, and I feel this energy of this particular new moon is really powerful, and so I'm stoked. like a lot of new energy coming in. Okay, let's see, Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective watching this? I ask that only divine beings with the pure white light speak to me through these cards. Okay. All right. So we have the Wolf Spirit, true knowledge, turn knowledge into wisdom. We have Flamingo Spirit, embrace the in-between. So immediately I'm hearing like a lot of you may have dealt with, and this has been coming up in a lot of the readings, but I feel like a lot of you may have dealt with some really painful endings, or you may be really seeing people in your life clearly. And that can be hurtful sometimes, you know, like it's like maybe you saw someone in a certain light, or you had a certain perception of someone, or, you know, like you just thought they were different than what they truly are. Maybe you ignored some red flags, whether it's a friend or like romantic interests, and now you're like, I cannot ignore these red flags. They're like bright as hell, and like you just can't ignore them. And so Spirit's really asking you to turn that pain, transform that pain and that hurt and that betrayal, or it doesn't even have to be like a serious betrayal. It's just like you see someone clearly, and again, there's like a disappointment maybe, or maybe even with a job, like you were really excited about this job and you're like, this is gonna be awesome, and then like towards the end it wasn't. So it's like it feels more like maybe being disappointed in how things have turned out in a situation or with a person, but Spirit's asking you to turn all of that right into wisdom and a stronger sense of discernment. Okay, and there's also guidance here for you to kind of reflect on the whole year, and really like find the gems, because this year was about a lot of endings, and this year was very transformative for a lot of people. Being a 9-year, we were shedding so much, and Spirit's just really asking you to reflect on what did you learn, right? But it's not just about knowledge, like it's about the wisdom, and wisdom is so much deeper than knowledge, right? And you can't learn wisdom in a book. Like we have to go through painful experiences sometimes to gain wisdom. And sometimes we have to go through it alone. So I'm hearing that too, like maybe you went through a lot of this alone. And that's funny because wolves are kind of known for like, they're part of packs, but they're also very independent. So maybe you could have really felt like a lone wolf through a lot of your experiences that you had to go through. But again, Spirit's saying this made you wiser, and no one can take wisdom from you, okay? Like you earned it. Like you earned that wisdom, okay? Yeah, and then we have Flamingo Spirit, and it says embrace the in-between. So the end of this year is really interesting because yes, we just had this new moon energy, and so it's like, again, there's still this kind of feeling of like wrapping up the lessons, right? Again, finding the gems, like really reflecting on all the wisdom you gained, but we are entering a brand new cycle. Like not only is it a 1 year, but we're also in the new moon energy. And so like this in between can feel really confusing, okay? You might be kind of feeling like you're in some sort of purgatory, or like you just don't know what to expect. Like you have no idea like what's next. Like what's next, right? That's kind of the energy. Like, okay, Spirit, like what's next, you know? Kind of feeling like you're a little bit in the dark, or like things are kind of foggy and you're like, what do I do? Right? And then it's like the holidays and it's just kind of chaotic. And so I'm hearing it's really important for you to stay grounded, okay? And then also in this in-between, it's a really powerful time for us to develop our faith, okay? And I don't just mean I mean faith in yourself, okay? And faith in what you want to create, okay? And so it's like they're showing me a bridge, right? Like you're walking this bridge from the old into the new, and on the bridge, it's like they're encouraging you to ask, like, what do I want to create? Like, where do I want this bridge to lead to, right? But it's also like knowing that whatever's on the other side is for your highest and greatest good, okay? It's like knowing that when I cross this bridge, like it's gonna be so freaking awesome, right? Like it's, you know, really, I love the affirmation of universe, show me how good it can get, okay? So while you're crossing this bridge, it's like, universe, like I know this bridge is leading me somewhere freaking amazing. Show me how good it gets. Show me how amazing it can be, right? Yeah, and then we have skunk spirit, and it says, know your worth. Okay, that's a very straightforward message. Know your worth. Yeah. And this ties into this whole thing about like crossing the bridge and knowing that it's going to be amazing to the other side. It's like some of the wisdom that you gained is knowing that, the people, places, and things that kind of fell away or were disappointing. It's almost like, sometimes it's not personal, right? Like you literally just outgrew these things, or you put yourself in situations that how do I say this, Spirit? It's like you had to be in this friendship, this relationship, this job to recognize like, oh, I've outgrown this. Like I'm actually worth way more than this. And I see that now. My standards are so much higher and I'm done playing small. That's kind of also the message, right? It's like where you're going, there's expansion because now you do know your worth and you walked away from shit that was devaluing you. Okay. Yeah. And then we have learned from the past. Period. I hope you guys have an amazing day. If you want to book a reading with me, I'll put my phone number somewhere. And yeah, I love you guys. Peace.